And now for a taste of things to come.
Hello, my internet fans. Welcome. We're at it again. A Stat Boy's work is never done, I tell you, especially when it's World Series baseball. Wow. If you stayed up last night, which I hope you did, and I hope you stayed with the entire play-by-play of the Simply Reliable Studios. And I would immediately like to start this broadcast off by saying for Walter and Nick that if you stayed up for all 18 innings last night and went until just before midnight Pacific time, you guys are way cooler than me because I tapped out at the 12th inning. I know I'm a bad stat boy. I apologize greatly, but hey, in 2 years, I turned 50 and I'm tired. What can I say? But anyway, I am here. I am in the seat. I am ready for Game 4 as the Blue Jays and the Dodgers continue the 2025 World Series. We've got plenty to talk about in this pregame. The countdown clock on Fox is below 40 minutes. I will give you an exact time when it comes up, and hopefully Walter and Nick and everybody else who is willing, able, and wanting to come in can do so. In the meantime, let me officially read off the results from yesterday's game, taken on ESPN.com, of course. And let me... Of course, Tim, breaking news here, sort of. Springer is not in the lineup for Game 4. I will get to that in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I need to read what is going on here. Let's go. Where is it? Where's the story? Where's the story? Why am I on NBA? I have no idea. I do not need to be on NBA. I need to be on MLB. There it is right there. There's it is. From Aiden Gonzalez, written in the wee hours of the morning at 3:18 in the morning, October 28th, which is today. 12 months and 3 days ago, Freddie Freeman opened the 2024 World Series with a Kirk Gibson-style walk-off grand slam that sent a sold-out Dodger Stadium crowd into jubilation. This time it was liberation. On the 609th pitch in the 399th minute against the 19th pitcher deployed in the third game of this World Series, Freeman saw a full count sinker that sailed toward the middle of the strike zone and lifted it to straightaway center field for another game-ending home run, sending the Los Angeles Dodgers to a 6-5 victory over the Toronto Blue Jays in 18 innings Monday night. Freeman jogged briskly towards first base, uncertain whether he had hit it far enough, then raised both hands to the sky as he made the turn. Will Klein, the red-headed right-hander who went from the last man in the bullpen to the hero after throwing 4 scoreless innings, sprinted towards home plate to join a mob of teammates in celebration, only to be mobbed himself. Shohei Ohtani, who set a postseason record by reaching base 9 times, jogged towards shallow left field and enveloped starting pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who had volunteered to take down the 19th inning in a hug. Freeman and Klein and 9 other Dodger pitchers ensured it would not be necessary. It was only 7 years ago that Roberts managed the longest World Series game in baseball history, an 18-inning affair against the Red Sox that ended on Max Muncy's walk-off home run. This one saw the Blue Jays and Dodgers combine for 10 runs in the first 7 innings and 0 against 2 of the worst bullpens in the sport for the next 10. It saw Ohtani collect an extra base hit in each of his 4 first plate appearances, including the game-tying homer in the 7th, and walk in each of his next 5, 4 of which were intentional. It saw Clayton Kershaw strand the bases loaded in an emotional 12th inning. It saw an array of impressive throws, Addison Barger gunning down Freeman at home in the 3rd, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. cutting off a throw to get Teoscar Hernandez attempting to take 3rd base in the 6th, Hernandez starting the relay that threw Davis Schneider out at home in the 10th. And it saw Klein, a minor midseason pickup and a surprising addition to the Dodgers World Series roster, save the season. Klein has always thrown hard, but hardly ever exhibited much control. The Dodgers are his 4th team in 5 years because of it. But after Tyler Glasnow, Anthony Banda, Justin Robleski, Blake Trinan, Jack Dreyer, Roki Sasaki, Emmett Sheehan, Kershaw, and Edgardo Henriquez took down 14 innings, Klein emerged from the bullpen. Before Game 3, he had never thrown more than 3 innings in professional baseball and had never thrown more than 36 pitches in the major leagues, but he was the only man left. Klein held the Blue Jays scoreless in the top of the 15th, then the 16th, then the 17th. Each time he'd walk back into the dugout, field a question about how many more pitches he had left, and answered the same way, as many as you need. The Dodgers placed a runner in scoring position in the 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th, and 17th, but could not capitalize. They stranded 18 base runners, which was actually 1 fewer than the Blue Jays, and Klein kept going. Blake Snell, the Dodgers' Game 1 starter, asked repeatedly whether he could come in to pitch, even though he had already thrown his between starts bullpen session and was repeatedly denied. Ohtani, scheduled to start tonight, was hardly an option, especially after experiencing leg cramps in the late stages. When Klein checked in, Roberts began to consider ending an epic postseason game with a position player on the mound, which you can do if absolutely necessary. Utility man Enrique Hernandez usually fills that role, but he had been replaced by a pinch hitter, and so veteran infielder Miguel Rojas began to ponder the possibility. It was a real possibility until Yamamoto approached pitching coach Mark Pryor 2 days after throwing the first World Series complete game in 10 years and volunteered to check in. The floor is coming back. And 99 to beat. Has that made his debut? I don't know if that. I need to check that out. Yamamoto was starting to warm up when Klein came back out for the top of the 18th. After issuing a second walk With 2 outs, Dodgers catchers Will Smith approached the mound to check on him, and Roberts made eye contact from the dugout. He called out, "I'm good." He then fell behind 3-1 to Blue Jay backup catcher Tyler Heineman, got the strike call on an inside fastball, and on his 72nd pitch, flipped a curveball for the punch-out. Ohtani led off with a double, homered in the third, hit an opposite field double in the fifth, and homered again in the seventh. Blue Jays manager John Schneider wanted nothing to do with him thereafter. With 1 out and the bases empty in the ninth, Schneider intentionally walked Ohtani. He did it again with 2 outs and none on in the 11th, and again with a man on third and 2 outs in the 13th, and again with 1 out on and none on in the 15th. I'll get to that in a second. The Dodgers had a runner on first with 2 outs in the 17th, and the Blue Jays decided to finally pitch to Ohtani rather than letting the tying run get into scoring position. Ohtani saw 4 straight balls from Brendan Little. Before Ohtani, no pitcher had ever reached base 9 times in a postseason game, and only Frank Isbell, way back in 1906, had ever accumulated 4 extra base hits in the World Series. Ohtani is the first player since at least 1900 with 4 extra base hits and 5 walks in any game. Now, in Game 4, he will once again serve as the starting pitcher, and thanks to Freeman's heroics, he'll have his chance to give the Dodgers a commanding 3-1 lead. As Monday turned into Tuesday, Ohtani stood on the field alongside his interpreter and was asked how he planned to prepare for such an undertaking. Then the most superhuman baseball player ever gave the most human answer. "I want to go to sleep as soon as possible." Which he probably did. He probably slept on the bus, then went to his hotel room and went to bed. And then got up first thing in the morning for practice. Who knows? Now, social media was all abuzz and was all up in arms because of intentional walks. Now, this came directly from Twitter. And let's see if it's still up there. It might have been It might have been deleted by then. Let's see if I took a screenshot of it. I'm pretty certain I did. I better have, because it was definitely newsworthy. There it is. All right. So this came from Twitter. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-3 in a 10-inning game of the 2025 World Series. It said Game 1. It should have said Game 3. With Shohei Ohtani receiving 4 intentional walks that tied a postseason record. Fans and commentators expressed frustration over the tactic, which has increased since MLB's 2017 rule change allowing signal-based walks, meaning the intentional walk, without pitches, leading to proposals for limits like 1 walk per player per game or escalating base advancements. While managers defend the strategy as sound baseball, the incident highlights ongoing tensions between competitive tactics and the sport's entertainment value. And of course, the top 2 tweets, when I took that screenshot, one person suggests that you should not intentionally walk a player more than once. And they claim that we watch baseball to see the greatest hitters hit. Debatable, but respectable. Not be given a free pass because they don't trust their pitchers enough. So here's my take on the intentional walk. All right. Ranting coming on this. Here we go. Now, It is a legal play. That's a fact. If the coach decides that the batter is so good, then they have the option to intentionally put them on base, hoping that the defense or the next batter will screw up and Magic Johnson. How about that? Looking good, too. Hoping that the next batter will screw up or the defense can do a double play or fly out or whatever. The coach has that feeling and that right to do it. The fans don't like it because, of course, this is the World Series. Okay? In this era, October 2025, Ohtani-san is the best player in the league. He's the only part of two players left. Game clock countdown at 25:38. He's one of two players, or one player on the best two teams left. He is the franchise. You could say that. He is the celebrity. He is the face. He is the guy everybody is paying a minimum of $650 at Dodger Stadium to go and see. Okay? They want the whole thing. They want the home run ball. Home runs in the World Series are the most important things to the players, to the fans, to the journalists. It means more because with every home run, you are closer and closer to victory. Okay? It's the fastest way to get a run. Just hit the ball over the fence. Is it difficult to do? Absolutely. Can it be done? Sure. I've said many a time, a player or a person can practice and hit a home run. I've praised JJ during the time when it was Sosa and McGuire, and they were hitting home runs left and right. In the early days of ranting and doing things like this, when I was on KLBC radio, I said, look, bro, if you practice hard enough, you can hit a home run just as good as they can. I was giving my flowers to my brother all the way back in 1997. But the fans that pay the good money and the fans that are sitting at their house and eating Dodger dogs, and they want that moment. They do not want to see him just get on base as a freebie. So they are calling on social media anyway. There have not been any stories, any media press about this that I've seen right now that say change the rule. What is that going to prove? Not much, really. Okay? Change the rule just because you don't like it? Okay, give it a try. See what happens. But I feel that if you do this and if you decide to put the rule on the table, it might fail with the same validity as the tush push in football. A lot of people don't like the tush push because it's a cheap way to get a touchdown. It's a cheap play. You push the quarterback into the end zone with a linebacker or with a defensive guy or with an offensive guy. You just get him down low and push him in, and that's saying it nicely. But they want that moment. They want him to swing. They want him to hit. They want him to be that superhuman superhero. So a lot of fans are going out there. Now, sometimes the intentional walk works and sometimes it doesn't. The fans will boo it. The commentators are supposed to remain neutral, and to the better part they do. But then they go on their talk shows and everything the next day, like Stephen A. Smith, who is entitled to his opinion, and the intentional walk will be condemned, that they don't want it anymore. Well, just because you don't want it, just because you don't like it, doesn't mean you should get rid of it altogether. I mean, we've got this new rule coming into play, the challenge rule, the ABS. Okay? There's pros and cons to it. The pros, it puts the umpires in check because of that one play yesterday where the players didn't know what they were thinking of. Okay? I don't remember the exact schematics of it, but the play or the ball was a bit on the high side. The computer graphic that we see when we watch television, it looked like it high. It looked like it was a ball. The batter starts to walk to the base. The ump calls it a strike, not immediately, because he had to, look at it and call it. The first baseman looked like what's going on. The catcher looked like what's going on, and it turned into a double play. So now with this ABS thing, we're going to challenge that. The umpires are going to get mad. The coaches can't say anything because the coaches aren't supposed to challenge any of this stuff. And it's just it's going to potentially put some time back into the game that's supposed to go fast with a pitch clock. So you see, you have to alter things now. Okay? The game was 3 hours long normally before the pitch clock. Pitch clock comes in. You've only got 20 seconds or 30 seconds to throw the ball. The time gets shaved off. Things work well. Call timeout. The check at the first base. All that stuff. Now, with this ABS thing, look at the ball. Look at the computer. Make the call. The crowd laughs at the umpire. The umpire feels embarrassed. The batter, pitcher, or catcher gets vindicated because let's face it, all three of them can benefit from this. If the batter challenges, hey, that ball was too high and you called it a strike, you're dumb, you're out of here, and so on and so forth. Fox is officially ending their pregame coverage, so the clock reads 19 minutes and 30 seconds. So there's that. And, I think it's a great idea for the game. I really do. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the greatest way to solve a problem, but you at least give it a chance. Now, another reason why the game took so long last night, and I learned about this, was normally when a game goes into extra innings in the regular season, they put a runner on second base. This is the World Series. This is the playoffs. You got to earn it. Not that you can't earn it going, it's way too important at this time. It is much too important. It's a champion. There's a championship on the line. So, it's kind of like sudden death overtime in hockey. You just play until you score. You can't do 3-on-3 hockey in the Stanley Cup final. It doesn't work that way. That's what I think anyway. Let me know what you guys think. We have what's going on in there. Walter said that history was made last night. Don't watch baseball, but he said one of the greatest games ever. Crazy it lasted that long. Indeed, my young friend. I mean, if they would have gone to the 19th inning, if Freeman didn't, and it's a what if. It's a big what if. If Freddie Freeman didn't hit that home run, so what more would have happened? The game would have just kept going and going and going. And again, me personally, I went to bed at the 12th inning because I was just so tired from doing Monday Night Football and working earlier that day. I tried to stay up. It didn't happen. And of course, midnight Pacific time is 3 a.m. Eastern time. And in my world, 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. don't exist. Those are like the only 2 hours of my life of a 24-hour day that I do not acknowledge. I will acknowledge 5 o'clock in the morning and every hour till then. 3 or 4 o'clock, that's it. I'm shut down. Because it's, midnight is midnight. Midnight's the start of a new day. 1 o'clock in the morning were times where I would work late at night sometimes. 2 o'clock in the morning was when the bars shut down. Last call. 3 and 4 o'clock, for the majority of my life, I'm knocked out, and I just skip over those times. Oh, and don't forget, this weekend, fall back 1 hour. Daylight savings time. So that'll be fun. So, and then 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when like a lot of people that work, that's a lot of times where they start their workday. Chefs, 5 o'clock in the morning, they got to start their prep. Doctors, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when they start the morning rounds. Maybe the military, 0500, Reveille. Maybe a few ministers, pastors, they have to get ready for church. And the Los Angeles Fire Department Honor Guard is coming out with the flags. And it looks like we're going to honor and it looks like it's going to be Deborah Cox doing the Canadian national anthem. Very good, very good, very good. Today, I'm extra Greek today as well, as I briefly talked about yesterday as I was getting tired. October 28th is considered an unofficial Greek holiday called Ohi Day, literally translated day of saying no. And and it was the day that the Greeks stood firm. And I want to read this properly. I truly want to, because the way I said it last night, I didn't do it. I want to. Oh, it is an actual holiday. Okay. So this is from Wikipedia. Ohi Day, also known as Epiteos tu Ohi, anniversary of the no, is celebrated through Greece, Cyprus, and the Greek community around the world on October 28th each year. Ohi Day commemorates the rejection by the Greek Ioannis Metaxas of the ultimatum made by Italian dictator Benito Mussolini and the subsequent Hellenic counterattack against the invading Italian forces at the mountains of Pindus during the Greco-Italian War and Greek resistance during the Axis occupation. Shortly after 3 a.m. on October 28, 1940, the Italian ambassador to Greece, Emanuele Grazzi, departed from a party at the Italian embassy in Athens to visit Ioannis Metaxas. Ambassador Grassi presented Metaxas with an ultimatum: either permit Axis forces to enter and occupy unspecified strategic locations or face the prospect of war. Metaxas is reported to have responded with a single word, ohi, which is the Greek word for no. Following the refusal, Italian troops stationed in Albania, which was then an Italian protectorate, attacked the Greek border at 5:30 in the morning, initiating Greece's participation in World War II. Later that same morning, citizens across Greece, irrespective of political affiliation, took to the streets shouting "Ohi" as they marched in protest. Presently, it's a national public holiday in Greece and Cyprus, marked by military parades, church services, so I should have gone to St. George today, and community gatherings celebrating the importance of national sovereignty and resilience in the face of adversity. This is meant to foster a sense of unity and remembrance and pay tribute to those who stood against fascism during an exceptionally tumultuous period in Europe's history. So today I got the Dodger blue on. This little blue and white cross that Dory made for me as a birthday present. I think it was a birthday present 3 years ago, I believe, or 2 years ago. And that's, of course, another reason why I use the Greek flag as a background. So today, of course, is I'm extra Greek today, so we'll just leave it at that. But I guess I should have gone to St. George in Knoxville and maybe lit a candle or something. I do want to go. I mean, I've been out here in Tennessee with Dory Lou for 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in February. And I have yet to visit. I know where St. George is in Knoxville. I just haven't gone yet. I want to. I should, but I just don't do it. So how did I celebrate the day? I did a little Instacarting today. I had a few deliveries. Had drove in the rain. I bought a Powerball ticket, which I cashed out and put immediately into the tank. So that worked out nicely. I get to go to work tomorrow and then back in the sports bar again for game 5. And game 6 is on Thursday. Because tomorrow, game 6 is on Friday because Thursday is a travel day. George Springer not in the lineup, leaving with a right side injury in game 3. The Blue Jays have 49 comeback wins. They were down 0-2 in the series against the Mariners in the championship series, so they can do it again. Dodgers win this game. They go for the title tomorrow. They lose this game. There will be a game 6 in Canada. And the ever desire of winning the World Series at home goes bye-bye. So we're going to see what happens in game 4. There's Vladdy. They're turning the stadium into a beach. I don't even know when the last time I had a Corona was. I don't do the lime though. Wow, they turned they turned all of Dodger Stadium into a beach. How about that? It's amazing what you can do with AI these days. I don't do the lime. I drink it straight. I might have tried it once and didn't like it, I think. When was the last time I actually drank a beer? I'm trying to remember. When was the last time I actually drank alcohol? I can't even remember that. I mean, I know since I've been driving, I know my alcohol consumption has really, really gone down big time. I mean, I drink at the house. I don't know. Maybe it's been 3 years? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting older, man. I mean, I gotta be responsible, I guess. Anywho, of course, today is also Frozen Fury Day in the NHL, meaning all 32 teams are playing today. Let's do a quick look in and see what's happening. It's going to be a huge statistical nightmare right now. No games have ended yet. The first game of the day was the Penguins and the Flyers. Flyers are winning 2-1 on that one. Maple Leafs are winning against the Flames. Knights and Hurricanes are tied at 2. Blue Jackets and Sabres are tied. Ducks and Panthers, no score there. Islanders 2-zip up against the Bruins. No score between the Lions, Lightning, and the Predators. No score. The Jets and the Wild just got underway. And in about 7 minutes, the Red Wings will play the Blues. Capitals play the Stars. Senators play the Blackhawks, going all the way down to the Kings and the Sharks, getting the final game of the day. And what I've been trying to do is update hockey every day on social media at LBStatKid1977. And, I'm trying to play catch up as best I possibly can. I'm doing the best that I can, but it's just really, really slow with work and everything else. So it'll get done eventually. I have a little bit of faith that I will catch up. What I'm also doing is going goal by goal to see which player has the most goals, and I rank the goals in the strength, with an empty netter being at the bottom, because the empty netter is the easiest goal you can get, and a shootout goal, I believe, actually a shorthanded goal is the hardest because you're down a player. So from shorthanded all the way down to empty netter. And it gets a little frustrating because, the majority of one doesn't really outrank the power of another. Like, could 2 power play goals equal 1 regular strength goal? Not really. No, it becomes a little bit of frustrating here. So the Blue Jays are changing their order again because Springer is not in the lineup. So it's going to be Lukes, Guerrero, and Bichette in the top of the order, and it's going to be Barger, Cook, and Varsho in the middle, and Clement, Jimenez, and Kinnear Falefa in the bottom of the order. And Otani's there acting all foolish. Otani is on the mound, folks. 2 starts in the postseason. He's 2-0 with a 2.25 ERA. He only pitched 12 innings. His opposing average is .128. He has 19 strikeouts and 4 walks. And he uses all 6 pitches. His best pitch is or the one he uses the most, of course, is a 4-seam fastball. Getting his final warm-up pitches in. I really do hope Kershaw gets the start tomorrow. That would be, it's the last home game of the season. He's calling it at the end of the season, win or lose. That would be poetic. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard anything about tomorrow yet. We'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. And here is Luke's first pitch. Game 4, game on. Way outside, ball 1. Nathan Lukes. Next pitch. Gets a piece of it, fouls it off. Left fielder going out there and steals it. That was Kike, who had to reach over the barrier in left field to get the first out. Well, how about that? A nice stretch, and he gets the first out. Otani-san approved. All right, 1 out. And now it's Vladdy Guerrero. He's 5 for 15 in the World Series. Foul back. That's a strike. Next pitch. Got him. Just on the left side, upper left side of the strike zone. And Vladdy's already in a hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Vladdy. 2 away right off the bat. Strikeout number 1 for Ohtani. Ohtani-san, excuse me. I just like saying Ohtani-san. I really do. Bo Bichette. 3 of 7 so far. RBI. Why? Big swing. Big miss. Why, David? Why do you do that to me, man? That was registered a strike, but the ump called it a ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Low 1 and 2. Outside. Outside. Full count. Payoff pitch. Low and got away from him, so that's going to put Bichette on base with a walk. Don't panic, Dodger fans. It's just a walk. Addison Barger coming up. 4 of 9. 1 home run, 4 RBI so far in the World Series. Barger on first with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The 0-1, low and in the dirt. So that's going to make it 1-1. The 1-1 coming. One, that's low. Was just on the corner, though. Two and one to Barger. Right down the middle. Well, not right down the middle, but pretty close. 2-2 to Ohtani. Or 2-2 to Barger. As Dave Roberts has a bag full of seeds. Can the Dodgers get out of this inning with almost 3 up and 3 down? They're waving their Dodger blue. Low and in the dirt. Full count to Barger. Alejandro Kirk on deck if need be. The pitch. Gets a piece of it and just unfortunately could not get the play. So that's going to be a single, putting runners on first and second. Let's see if my partner in crime has recovered from 18 long innings. Mr. Reliable, how you doing, bro?
I'm okay. No, I haven't recovered. We got to see if these people recover. I feel bad. Otani pitching after all those hits last night. Well, at least he got the rest. All the extra innings, he was walked, so he really didn't have to do much.
Alejandro Kirk up and back with runners on first and second.
This is what I'm interested in. Kirk was the hero for Blue Jays.
Gets a piece of that first one, and that's going to be fouling out of play. So you guys did the whole thing last night, right?
No, I did 15 innings and stopped, man. I couldn't
You
keep
stopped
going.
at 15?
Yeah.
I mean, I got your messages and everything. I was out at the 12th, so and that's going to be fouled. That's going to be popped up, and that's going to be an easy catch to Freeman. And this time, he did not have to go matrix like he did the other time. So that's the third out.
I watched it though, history, but yeah, I was falling in and out of sleep when I was in the bed. I was watching in the TV in my room after.
Yeah, man. 12th inning, that's when I finally just shut down. And then, I mean, I thought you guys went the whole down. I didn't know if you guys were going to do the whole thing or not.
He clocked out like 12:30ish, and I kept going, but man, it was just too much. But I mean, that's gonna go down in history. It's tied with the realest longest World Series, which happened to be at Dodger Stadium again, and it was a game 3 too.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
I know these people are tired. They must have been sleep. They must have not even practiced. They went to sleep at that hotel and didn't wake up. So damn near they had to come to the game.
I wonder what their schedule was. I really would have liked to have known, but hey, I mean that you gotta figure there had to have been 8 hours. They said the game ended just before midnight. Depending on if they're all at the same hotel or if they all do have houses in Los Angeles. I mean, I do know that the Kings live in Huntington Beach. They do all have houses out there. So LA to Huntington Beach is not that much of a drive. Wherever the team, if they are at the team hotel, they all went in straight to bed.
Yeah, they probably take a bus, the team bus. They probably don't even drive themselves. But
no,
I want to give credit. Yamamoto was ready to freaking pitch again at the bottom of after coming off that game, the last game before that, he was ready to do it again. Like, you got to give him credit for that. I mean, literally, they went to the whole bullpen, man. There was nobody left. If they would have went to the 19th, they would have had, for the first time in history, I think there would have been a position pitcher.
Yep. Yep.
And I wonder who the hell that would have been. Who could you position? Who would position pitch? I hope somebody grew up pitching when they were a kid or something.
I think I've only seen that maybe once in a game. I don't remember where I saw it, but I know I saw it where somebody came up. Batting order remains pretty much the same. Dave Roberts figures if it's not broke, don't fix it. So he's going to keep the lineup the same as it has been for the last 3 games.
So Otani's pitching and gonna bat. Like, I wonder if they walk him right off the rip.
They're going to tick off a lot of people.
I would walk him. He's the one that's kicking your ass this whole series.
Home run, walk, home run, double, home run, and 5 walks.
Dude kept making contact with the bat no matter what. He could not miss. He was 4 for 4, I think, last night.
I think so. And here's Bieber. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1.
No relation to Justin.
Probably not. Next pitch from Bieber. High again. Oh, come on.
Wow, I'm surprised they're actually pitching to him.
He's pitching high. He's trying to make him jump. That one's low. High, low. What's the attendance at Dodger Stadium? That's a strike.
It's got to be crazy. It's got to be loco. He got him?
Mm-mm. Not yet. That was a strike? Come
That
on.
was not a strike. Otani was ready to walk. That wasn't a strike.
That wasn't a strike. That was low.
Otani's going like this. He's trying to calm down. Like, hold up. Give me a second.
The playoff pitch, that was registered a strike, and now it's a ball. So Otani's on base with a walk. Way to go, You screwed that up.
I hope Otani's okay. I think in the 10th inning, he tried to steal a base, and you could see he kind of limp. I think it was just a cramp. They saying most likely a cramp, but they didn't give any reports on it. So I hope he's okay. But he definitely limped his ass off when he skipped because he tried to steal the base, and he overshot the second base and came off of it.
Mookie Betts is up now, and that's a strike. Capacity is 56,000 people. And probably half of them are upset that he's on base with a walk. The 0-1 to Mookie.
I bet you almost all of that sold out, too.
Oh, yeah. That's
Dude,
low
the cheapest
outside.
tickets were like 900, I think, when I looked it up yesterday.
The lowest I saw was about 650.
650?
650 was the lowest.
Mm-hmm. Way better than the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, you couldn't even get in for 650. You couldn't walk through the door.
1-1 to Mookie. That's low and outside. That's going to be ball 2. I wonder which umpire is going to be the first one when that ABS comes into play. How embarrassed he's going to be. That's on the corner. That's a strike.
Right. I want to see. Does it start right in preseason or during?
They'll probably do it during preseason, and then day 1, game 1, it's active. It will be. It is a rule. 2-2 to Mookie, low and in the dirt. So we're going to have another full count.
These guys gotta be
day 1, game 1, 2026. It's going to be a thing. The question is, who's going to be the first to challenge it?
I don't know.
Payoff pitch coming to Betts. He gets contact. It's going to go into shallow right center and makes the catch, and Otani's going to stay where he is. And here comes Freddie Freeman as we take a look at Shane Bieber. 3 starts, ERA 4.38, 15 strikeouts, 3 walks. Uses the slider 29% of the time and the fastball 28% of the time. Good old Freddie Freeman.
The hero of last year and the hero of last night.
Yep, 2 years in a row. First pitch to Freeman. Pulls it foul big time. Good rip,
dude,
though.
That was only his second, maybe 3. I think he was like 2 for 6 before that or some crazy shit. First player with multiple walk-off home runs, I think they said last night.
Yep. 0-1, that's outside. That's going to be a ball. Yep, first player with multiple walk-off home runs in World Series history.
That's crazy.
And he can do it again. And Atlanta is still mad about that.
I bet.
Gets a little chopper, and we're going to get the force out at second. So Freddie hits into the fielder's choice, and Otani out at second base.
Why is he tapping Otani? What happened? He tripped him?
Didn't like the way he slid.
He's giving Otani like a my bad or something, like he's patting him on the butt. I don't know what he did, but Will Smith kept this game alive last night. Poor guy thought he was going to win in the 10th, man. He had it. And that ball was out there. When I'm telling you, if it would have, he hit a 102-mile-an-hour ball this close to the wall, and Blue Jays caught it, and it was an out. He was almost the hero last night.
Outside ball one.
I know he was pissed. He cracked it, and it just looked good, and it just fell right inside the park.
There you go. Hi, everybody. I see you waving there, center field. I see you behind the plate. Hi, how you doing? Gets a little piece of that one, fouls it off, though. Yes, you're on TV. The whole row of people there, the first 3 rows right behind home plate.
That had to be like a couple $1,000 there.
He spiked Jimenez. Donnie spiked Jimenez in the ankle.
I knew he apologized or something. I was like, why is he singing? And he wiped his shoe off for him.
1-1 to Will Smith. Gets a good piece of it. It's going to go to right field.
That's an out. That's an out.
That's the end of the first.
That was a give me right there. Let's see if this is the first. The lowest somebody scored was 4 so far this season. Because the first game was 11-4. Then it was what? 6-5 or something like that. What was game 2?
Game 2 was 5-1.
5-1. All right. So the lowest is 1. And then yesterday was 6-5. So we'll see. Somebody's due to go past 5 today on both sides.
We shall see.
Yeah, the first game was a mollywhopping. 11-4, I think it was.
Yep. So what do you think about Renegade?
What happened?
Will Smith tried to get jiggy with it.
Yeah. He tried, but somebody snatched it from him, man. That's heartbreaking, man.
So Twitter has reported through their AI system that, fans are ticked off about the intentional walk. I gave my thoughts on it. What do you think? Should they adjust it? Should they leave it as it is? Should they get rid of it altogether? What do you think?
I don't know. It's so hard because in no other sports can you say pretty much this one person is kicking our ass so bad that I'm not even going to give them the chance and I'm going to walk them. But at the same time, if it's part of the game, use it. Like I feel like leave it alone. It's part of the game. But it is newer that they just say I'm intentionally walking and you get on base. They used to have to pitch way out to the side and at least still have to pitch all 4 times. Like, I'm just amazed that you just can say intentional walk and they just get on base. Like, maybe bring back at least the pitcher throwing it the 4 times, because what that does is it's going to make the team less likely to use it, because even though it's 4 purpose balls, you still making the pitcher use his energy and making him throw 4 times. So it's less likely to keep occurring if you bring that back, where you have to throw the 4 balls. You can't just say intentionally walk if the person goes on the base. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. I would go back to the old school way and force the pitcher to still have to throw the ball.
You can't do anything in basketball. I mean, if your guy is hot, you give him the ball, and your defense has to stop him. Bottom line.
Yeah, exactly.
If your guy is hot in football, you can't just, he's gonna. Your defense has to play to stop the quarterback, or you sack the quarterback. If your guy is hot in hockey, you just slap the hell out of the puck and you just go as hard as you can. This is the only game where you just give somebody a pass. You just cannot. You can't just. I mean, you can't just step away from the net and go, here you go, take a free whack at it.
Exactly.
As we're going to get a pop-up from Varsho right to the shortstop.
The problem is baseball is one of the oldest sports, and it's the least likely to want to change. Like, they're just so stuck in their ways.
Indeed. One hit so far. With one hit for the Dodgers so far, anyway. Wait a minute. Yeah, Barger got on base, didn't he? Yeah. First pitch to Clement is in there. Oh, no, first pitch was a strike. Second one was a ball, so he's 1-1. That is just on the corner. That's going to make it 1-2. Infield single. Yeah, Barger got on base, yeah. 1-2 to Clement. Way outside, and the ball got away from him. Ohtani is 6'3", weighs 210 pounds, and he's 31 years old.
Dude, he's 6'3"?
That's short for a pitcher. Rounder 2, Freeman, and Ohtani makes the tag.
No offense to our Japanese friends. That's tall for a Japanese. You don't see too many of them walking around 6 foot. Like a couple of wrestlers, 6'2", 6'3". That's like, it's not that common.
And here comes Jimenez.
Dude, what? So Tommy's still going. Where's he getting his energy?
And it's going to go right to Ohtani to Freeman, and a 1-2-3 inning.
Dude, twice in a row he just made plays at first base. Where's he getting his energy?
It's all those miracle Asian supplements that we don't know about.
Right? It's some tea he brewed. He's having fun though, man. You can see it. Look at his face.
It's the secret of the ginger root and the ginkgo biloba.
Right?
Yeah. And it's some hidden root in a Japanese monastery that the public is not allowed to view without the written consent of the Japanese government.
Right? That's crazy. Good for him, though, man. He's having fun out there.
I do believe that I think when in the incarnations of the Guinness Book of Records that I used to grow up with, the oldest living person was of, I do believe, Asian and maybe Chinese descent. I don't remember if it was Japanese or not, but I bet that they have some off the medicine, secret living, magical life enhancements that just make everybody healthy over there.
No, seriously, they really do. They have they always live long. Like, I wonder what I should look that up. The national age range, what they live up to.
The life expectancy of Asian people.
Mm-hmm. Look, 84.04
there you
years for Japan specifically, but that's crazy. And women live up to 87. Sheesh.
And then we try and pick apart the sake because maybe it's the sake that has some kind of sake is the magic elixir. As the drone flies in as we go to the bottom of the second. Only one hit so far in the game, and it was Barger's single. And we've got Teoscar up at the plate. First pitch. High and in the corner, but it's a strike nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
That's low and in the dirt. Ball one. Most home runs in a single postseason. Otani-san with 8. And that's going to go to the shortstop, and the shortstop's going to throw to the first baseman. So that's one down. And here comes Max Muncy. As we take a good look at Shane Bieber. In April 2024, he had Tommy John surgery. In the 2025 season, he got traded to Toronto from Cleveland. In the regular season, he had 7 starts with a 4-2 record and a 3.77 ERA. And his ERA has gone slightly up. Here's Muncy. First pitch is high.
Right. He did have Tommy John surgery last year.
He's a 2-time All-Star. He was the 2019 All-Star Game MVP, and he got the Gold Glove in 2022. Second pitch is low.
That's funny. It's getting to the point where pitchers are purposely doing that surgery before they even need it because they just know it's going to end up happening.
Way high and outside for ball 3. And the 3-0, way outside. So Muncy's on base with a walk, his second walk of the game. All right, that's going to bring up Edman. I'm a little curious. Is Shane Bieber related to Justin Bieber? No. The short answer to that question is no. Although the Biebers share a last name, they are not related. And that's going to go foul. The two aren't even from the same area. Justin was raised in Ontario, while Shane is from Laguna Hills, California. First pitch to Edman went wide right, big time, and had a good rip on it, too. Next pitch, high and outside. Where's Nick tonight? Did he recover?
I don't know. He said he might be later.
All right, no problem. 1-1. Oh, gets awful close to hitting Edman there. That's outside for ball 2. Two-one, gets a piece of it right between the little lines there. That's going to be a base hit, and Muncy is going to go to third. So we got runners on the corners, and here comes Kike.
They're in scoring position, first and third there.
First and third, one out. Go for a sacrifice here.
Yeah, we may not be tied for long.
There hasn't been a sacrifice bunt yet. If you're playing World Series bingo, there's been a sacrifice fly, but not a sacrifice bunt.
You know how many bunts they did yesterday? Miguel Roja came out of nowhere, never been batted, and it came just to do a bunt last night.
Did it work?
Yeah.
All right. Natalie's favorite Dodger, Kike Hernandez. Last time I checked. Way outside. Almost got away from him, too.
Damn sure did. Kike got a hit, I think, in the 13th or 14th, and that dude was like 0 for like 8 at that point.
Got time for something. Why? We don't know what.
Pop it up, man.
Running on the field.
I would pop it up. Yeah, what the hell is this timeout about?
Yeah, who knows? Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 coming up, or 1-1 to Kike. 3 for 6 against Shane Bieber, including the postseason. So he can hit.
And last night he just kept making contact. He stayed on bat. I was like, oh my God, if he fouls one more time.
You can foul as many times as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
It's all about staying alive.
Yep. 1-2 the count. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Bottom of the second.
Just hit a sacrifice pop, man.
Hit it good and deep. That's all you got to do.
Uh-huh.
The 1-2. Low. Get low. 2-2 now. Doesn't have a pitch to waste yet. Well, not really. I mean, when it's 2-1, you can, but when it's 2-2, you either swing or get lucky. 2-2. Gets a piece of it, and
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh.
Ah, damn! Just went foul.
6 inches to the left.
Oh my God, that's so heartbreaking for him.
Look at that curve and just way out there. Still 2-2. 2-2. Gets it up there.
That's the sack.
That's going out to right field. There's the catch.
The sacrifice. They're gonna
and
score.
Muncy comes in.
Yep, I knew that one. There's the sacrifice there. 2 innings in, and we get a score.
That's right. So Kike with the RBI sacrifice, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. And here comes Pages, not Pages. I said Pages for 3 games, and I was for 2 games, and I was wrong. So it's Pages. First pitch, darn near right down the middle. Dodgers strike first, 1 for 13.
Dude, Pages was not making contact. I think he's like 1 for 21 total or some shit.
Something like that.
He's not doing well. There it is. Now they showed the grab. Yep, 121.
Yep, with runners on base anyway. The 1-1 gets a good piece of it. It's going to the warning track, and that's going to end the inning. You had the distance, just not enough on the power, but still the Dodgers strike first.
That was a power. That was a problem last night for so many of the extra innings. They couldn't even get anyone in scoring position until like the 12th, where, oh my God, I don't know how they got out of it, Toronto, but it was a full bases after they walked. They purposely walked Ohtani. Then they purposely walked Betts. And
back to back?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Back to back. I don't know why you would do that, but that ended up making the bases loaded, but somehow he got out of it. That was amazing. I don't know why they did that. I was like, why are you intentionally walking 2 people back to back?
The Penguins and the Flyers have gone to overtime in the first game of Frozen Frenzy. And here's a bigger shocker. The Ducks are defeating the Panthers 2-0 as they're heading into the third. Am I seeing this? The Ducks are beating the Panthers? Unfrickin' believable. And I'm not going to announce the score to the Wild because Dory's going to kill me.
What happened with the?
What's that? Okay, thank you.
What happened last night with the Chiefs? I didn't watch the game.
28-7 was the final.
Oh damn! So they came right out of halftime and whooped ass.
Yeah, they were. It was a second half blowout for the Chiefs.
Mm.
Unbelievable that I'm shocked that the Ducks are leading. Oh, be quiet. What is this thing with YouTube TV customers and ESPN? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Johnny Knoxville and Fox brought back Fear Factor.
If anyone can be the host, though, it's him with the crazy shit he does.
And do we have?
He's so crazy. He might tell the contestants, "Sit down on this one. It's my turn."
So we have a final now. The Penguins have lost to the Flyers 3-2, and the Maple Leafs have defeated the Flames. So the Maple Leaf fans that are in Dodger Stadium right now are happy that the Maple Leafs can win in Toronto. But now, probably at Scotiabank Arena, they've turned on the baseball game so that all the fans watching hockey can continue and watch Dodger baseball. Both times the Kings won the Stanley Cup, there was a Dodger game going on. And both times, oh boy, Vikings-Lions, I can't wait for Sunday. Sunday can't get here and quit fast enough. I almost wish I could call that. Wait, am I off on Sunday? I think I'm off on Sunday. I might do it. No, I might not. I don't know. But both times, Vin Scully announced that the Kings won the cup during the Dodger game in both 2012 and 2014. Kinnear Falefa takes the first pitch, and that is strike.
I say,
So, unfortunately, hockey season is starting now. You know, it's still 2 weeks in. That's as down the middle as you can get for strike two. But, I mean, it would be nice for kind of the reverse at the start of the season that the Maple Leafs win during a Dodger game, albeit the World Series. But now we would then have to wait until June of 2026 for the Stanley Cup Finals. And there will be baseball in the summer, of course. 1-2 to Kinnear Falefa. Gets a piece of it up the middle, right to the second baseman, and out.
All
right, so back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Luke's, who flied out to left. Otani is adjusting his cleats now. He's tying his shoes. Yep, I'm okay. I think there is some MLB footage. First pitch is outside. He does speak very, very little English.
Who?
Otani. Gets a good shot on that one, but that's going to go foul. I think when he was with the Angels, they like wanted him to try American food. And I think in very broken English, he praised food, but he still used. That's going to be a base hit to right as Luke gets a single. He liked, like, if I remember, it was him and Trout and I mean, I think they. I don't. I want to. I'm just guessing at this point. I think like he ate hot dogs and ice cream and sweets or whatever. And I think in broken English, he actually said that he liked it. And I think that was pretty much the only time where he, on camera, spoke English.
Yeah, because whenever they interview him, he's on the with a translator next to him.
Yeah. Vladdy's now up. First pitch to Vladdy is a ball.
Oh, they're showing Kershaw on the thing. I just thought about it. He technically got the win yesterday. So Kershaw got a World Series win. Yeah, because he came in the 10th. I think they credit him. Did they? Let me see.
On that, but check the box score. Oh, that one came awful close, but that's still outside.
Oh no, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, it was somebody else. But I'm glad they let him pitch. But he should get the start tomorrow. That's my opinion, anyway.
Who was it that pitched to Freddie Freeman?
Glad he gets a piece of that one and fouls it back. 2-1 the count. Stop yawning. It's only the third inning. He needs to pitch. He needs to start game 5. Bottom line. It's the last game that the Dodgers can play in this whole season.
Toronto's going to come back, man. This has been so back and forth.
Vladdy gets a piece of that one, and it is gone.
That's a home run.
And that's a 2-run shot.
I knew it. This is just back and forth heavyweight fight, these two teams. You can't argue that we didn't get the two best teams in the MLB. Like, seriously, like a lot of times two teams just get hot and they make it to the finals or to the World Series or to the Super Bowl, and then it's a stinker. But we really truly got the two best teams in baseball right now. And they show it. Every game is just ridiculous how you think one person pulls ahead and then boom.
Vladdy with a 395 home run to left center. Exit velocity 103 miles an hour, and the Blue Jays take the lead 2-1. Bichette comes up, and he will ground it out to second.
Well, Toddy looks pissed.
And that's going to bring up Barger, who's the only other Blue Jay to get a hit off of Ohtani right now. It's all right. It was only a 2-run shot.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss.
Down by
there.
1.
One and one to count to Barger. Five for 10 overall, so he is batting 500. Gets that one foul back. And let's see if Ohtani can get out of this inning after Vlad Guerrero celebrating with what looks like a sports drink in a water bottle.
And the jacket they always put on you when you hit a home run.
And that's going to go out to left, and Kike makes the catch. Well, they get out of the inning with a couple.
Telling you, it's just back and forth.
Back and forth.
Ridiculous.
Back and forth, man.
It better not be extra innings today. I can't take it.
Don't worry. I think as long as it doesn't go, oh God, because I got to be at work at 10 a.m. Oh man,
I could stomach maybe 10 innings, 10 or 11. But don't freaking go in the big.
Like I said, if it goes till 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to see a live murder on on this stream.
Right, exactly.
Stacker will come in and push the button to end the feed right then and there. You see, she will make me go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like I'm like, and because like I gotta be in at 10 and then back here. No extra innings.
Well, that's right. We don't get a break because they didn't move to they staying in L.A.
Or Nick could tag in. I mean, he's not in yet, but I would say midnight might be my. If I go by time, midnight would be my
Yep.
limit.
Yep. They just would not give up last night, though. Wow, what a game! What a World Series! This
It's not like last year.
if it goes on, if it's got to go to 7. Like it's just the way these two teams are
I
playing.
can't afford it to go to 7. I need to go to work, man.
No, but the way these two are playing. If they tie it, it's gonna go at least 6.
And Ohtani takes ball 1 and swings and gets a foul ball.
I can't believe this man's
6 for
pitching.
12, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. Right now, win or lose. Oh, swing and a miss. That should be MVP material.
Yeah, I still can't believe he's pitching. I said it yesterday. If the Blue Jays win, Kirk is going to be the MVP, and if Dodgers win, Ohtani is going to be the MVP.
Sounds about right. 1 and 2 to Ohtani-san. Check swing. Did he go? He didn't go.
Peever's just praying that he gets them swinging at something, man. I know he.
2 and 2 to Ohtani. He got him swinging on that one. Ohtani goes down.
Finally. I think that's his first strikeout of the That's
He's a man.
He's the first strikeout of the series, I think.
For the Blue Jays, yes.
No, Ohtani. I don't think he's ever struck out this series.
Yeah, it didn't say strikeout on that last one. Mookie takes strike 1. Gets a piece of that. Goes right to the third baseman.
Oh, did he get it? I think he caught it.
Line out. He just snagged that one.
Holy shit. That's some reflexes.
Let's take a look. He's right there. Boom.
That was some reflexes,
Clement
bro.
right there. Nice diving. Well, not quite a diving catch, but pretty close. That's got to sting like hell when that happens.
Oh yeah, you know his hand is hurting right now.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Well,
Come on, that was low and you know it.
He
God,
called it.
man.
He called it a
Challenge.
strike. He called it a strike. 0-1.
Foul back. Freeman's in the hole.
Huh? I win too. There's a lot of questionable calls here last night too, man.
I saw the play. I couldn't believe it. I'm seeing that. I'm like, what is going on? 0-2 to Freeman. Fouls it back.
Freeman's got to get out of this hole.
Oh and 2. Gets a piece of it going into left, and the ball drops right in between them. So that's a hit for Freeman.
That's a base. There you go.
And here comes Will Smith. The moon is out, but it's still daylight over there in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith outside, ball 1.
Half a moon at least.
4 for 14. 4 RBIs for Will Smith. One and 0. Way outside. 2-0 the count.
Bieber's arm is getting tired. He's throwing way out now.
51 pitches through 3 innings, so
his arm's giving up on him.
Oh yeah. 2-0 to Smith. That's 3.
Damn, Bieber, can you hit the middle? Get the middle.
34 career RBIs for Smith, looking for number 35 that maybe tie the game up. Pitch number 53 from Shane Bieber. Here it comes. That was down the middle.
There you go. His arm was giving up on him.
Oh yeah, big time. Still got a pitch to waste, so he can do it here if need be. The 3-1 gets a piece of that's going to go to the third baseman all the way across, and that's the third out. So nothing in the third. Nothing in the third. Nothing in the third.
Blue Jays the Dodgers got to come back. Usually when Blue Jays smack them, they get smacked right back. But it's what's been happening this series. At least for the last 2 games. Kind of was a smoke in game 1.
Wow. Since 1992, the Lions, the Bears, and the Vikings have had a ton of quarterbacks, whereas the Packers have only had 3. From what I'm seeing on Facebook right now. How about that? Oh, I wanted to quickly talk about this story. The Associated Press earlier this afternoon, has announced that Shaq's Range Rover has been stolen as of earlier this month, and nobody can find it. Dateline Atlanta, this is from the Associated Press on ESPN. A $180,000 Range Rover customized for Shaquille O'Neal was stolen in Georgia earlier this month, and law enforcement is still on the hunt. The Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office in Northeast Georgia said investigators believe the SUV was taken from a local fabrication, first pitch way outside to Kirk, and brought to the metro Atlanta area last week. The car was supposed to be transported to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for the basketball star to use while he was in town, but it never arrived. Kirk fouls one back.
Somebody has the balls to steal Shaquille O'Neal's car.
Somebody has. Investigators have identified multiple potential suspects and obtained several search warrants. So if you find a Range Rover in Atlanta, it belongs to Shaq. 2-1 account to Kirk.
Probably has some Superman seats.
Oh, yeah, it's custom built for him. And that pitch was outside, and it was called a strike.
Not only do you have balls, but isn't Shaq like a sheriff or something? Wasn't he sworn in as something to do with police force?
Yeah.
Like, you got some crazy balls.
Swing and a miss, and Kirk goes down. Yes, he is. He's deputized somewhere. I'll see if I can look that up. Shaquille O'Neal. Personal life. Religion, married, post-marriage, outside. On March 2nd, he was given an honorary U.S. Deputy Marshal title. He began training to become a Miami Beach Reserve officer. On December 8th, he was sworn in but elected for a private ceremony. So, yeah, he is a reserve officer in Miami Beach.
That's crazy. You messing with an officer, retired NBA plus, not to mention dude's 7'3", over 300 pounds. You want to steal his car?
Indeed. 3-1 to Varsho. Varsho takes a pitch that was high and took a swing at it, so that's going to give him the full count. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and Varsho goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ohtani. Strikeout number 3. And here's Clement. First pitch ball. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Tani now at 55 pitches through 4 innings. Swing outside. He should have let that one go because now he's in a hole, 1-2. That dropped, but he didn't go.
That's crazy.
Two and two. Foul back. Penn State versus Ohio State on Big Noon Saturday. 2-2 to Clement. Got him swinging, and that's going to end the inning there. 3 big strikeouts to go to end the top of the 4th.
I'm on commercials.
Exactly. Be right back.
Let's see who's up next. Dodgers coming up to bat up next. Toronto up 2-1. After, I believe, Guerrero hit a 2-run homer. We'll see what the Dodgers do. They're able to tie it, come back, maybe get ahead. See what happens. What do you want, Ray? I hear you sneaking up on me, dog. I hear you. Your nails make too much noise, buddy. I can hear you. You can't sneak. It's a puppy. It's a puppy. It's a puppy. Don't go near the wires, buddy. No. Ray, out of there. Dodgers back now, talking to the management. I can't hear what he's actually asking them. Says Dave Roberts is seeking first back-to-back World Series title since 2000, the 98 through 2000 Yankees. Said Otani's being methodical with it. They're talking about how long you're going to use with Otani for. Said we're sitting on it, but overall he's been good. He said maybe get him out by the 5th inning. So Tani might be resting at the 5th inning. We'll see. Get out of here, Ray. One of the heroes that kept it alive yesterday is going to be up at bat. Bieber pitch number 58 coming up, or 59. Tommy Edman, 1-for-1. He's singled into second. He was one of the heroes, the unsung heroes yesterday. Almost ended it in extra innings, but it was taken away from him too. But Edman, it was all about his defense yesterday. He made tremendous defensive plays yesterday. One-on-one pitch coming. Sorry, 1-0 pitch. Now it's 1-1. Here's he fouled back. The 1-1 pitch number 61 coming up to Edman. Ball outside. The 2-1 pitch. Another ball. 3-1 now. Beaver throwing to third, 3-1 now. Ball for Edmund walks. Kiki Hernandez should be coming up next. First pitch out, ball. The 1-0. Woo! Came close to hitting Kiki there. Had to dodge out of the way. Now 2-0, 2 outs. Man on first. The 2-1. Kiki smacks it up. I think that's going to stay in the park. That's probably an easy out. Caught by Toronto. Ends the inning. Dodgers unable to add to or to come back to either tie it or take the lead. So we'll come back top of the 5th here with Toronto up 2-1. Commercials now. I'm so sick of this damn Capital One commercial already. That and this Fox ad with the guy who thinks he knows football, and Tom says, "I hear everything you said." These two commercials keep playing over and over. Sunday at 1 o'clock on Fox, Vikings versus the Lions. Texas State, Penn State, Ohio State, Texas State versus K-State if you care, Kansas State if you care about college football this Saturday.
La, 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 la. All right, what did I miss? Let's see.
Nothing much. They just came up. The Dodgers didn't do anything. They got out. Kiki flied out.
Muncy struck out. Edmund walked.
And Kiki flied out.
Kike flied out to right. Wow, I missed the whole bottom of the fourth inning. Oh well. Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
The manager said, "Whoa!" He was thinking about taking Ohtani out in the fifth. He let him keep going.
Really?
He said it. He said maybe the fifth. They were asking him what his plans were, and he said he's doing well, so he's not sure. Yeah.
Then maybe you're a little bit ahead of me then.
No. When you were gone, they asked him.
They
asked him like, "Well, yeah, what are your plans?" And he said, "Maybe the fifth, maybe." But he's doing well, so he's not sure. So he really didn't say yes. It didn't say no. So surprised that it's still Ohtani.
2 quick balls to Jimenez as we go to the top of the fifth.
Pops is in the chat.
Number 61. Ah. Hey, it's Pop. Hello, Pop. How's it going? Just watching some baseball, you know. How about that? We had Renegade and Pop on the same channel, or on the same broadcast. I love that. Swing and a miss. And that's going to put Jimenez at 2-2. Doing good, Pop. Just chilling, watching baseball. Open to see where this game's going and go from there. Swing and a miss, and Jimenez goes down. That is 4 straight strikeouts for Ohtani-san. Oh my God, Prince Harry's there?
That's the reason they didn't take Ohtani out.
And there's James
the Dukes
Martin
and Duchess.
Butler. And Spider-Man's there. Tobey Maguire, Christy Martin, and Sydney Sweeney. She is so hot, by the way.
I'm sure anybody is out there.
Wow, there's royalty in Los Angeles. Oh my gosh. First pitch to Kinnear Falafa was a strike. Well, heck, Magic came out during the pregame, so.
Dude, Magic was there the whole 18 innings.
You want to be a little more specific there with the blue there, Pop, because both teams are blue. Blue series there, okay? Kinnear Falafa gets a piece of that one going to shallow left, and Kike makes the catch.
That was too easy. I kind of like Toronto's blue. I like that blue.
Like I say, it's the blue series. You got Dodger blue and Toronto blue. Thank you, Stat Girl.
What's up with Ohtani? Does not like these calls. He keeps shaking his head. He doesn't want that pitch, whatever he's calling for.
Thank you, Pop.
What?
He said Dodger blue. That one's way outside for ball one.
The catcher was calling for something, and Ohtani was like, nah.
Isn't it great, though, that there's Dodger blue, there's Laker purple. That's outside for ball one, I think there is Viking purple. I mean, it's not the same little Laker purple, but it's still purple nonetheless. That ball was low and outside. That's going to make it 3-0 to Luke's.
There's a
God, look
Celtic
at all those
green.
cameras. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
The 3-0 to Luke's. That's a strike.
The commentators were making a joke that the game was going so long yesterday that the Android cameras were going to run out of battery. I meant the drone cameras. Yeah.
Luke's gets a base hit. So that's going to break the streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As Luke gets on base, he's now 2 of 3 with a single.
Ooh, that means Guerrero's coming up, and he homered against
He
Otani.
homered last time, so. They are. Yep, they are watching at Rogers Center. Big swing from Vladdy, and he missed.
Centre, Canadian English.
Yeah. Vladdy probably has 7 home runs so far. That's it. That's outside for ball 1. I mean, last year it was Otani versus Judge. This year it's Otani versus Vladdy. Swing and a miss.
Damn, Guerrero's trying to kill that ball.
He wants to get some insurance runs. Wants to extend the lead a little bit there.
Trying to give himself a cushion. Or give his team
2-1-2. He gets it up, and it's going to go right to the center fielder, and that's going to end that inning. Another 0 on the board. As the Blue Jays still lead 2-1.
That's what the Dodgers needed to keep him from scoring again.
Yep.
I mean, yesterday, Edman on defense was the freaking hero for the Dodgers. He made some crazy plays yesterday. I think he saved at least 2 on bases and 1 homer. Like, Edman played some crazy defense yesterday.
You got to push back to 10:15. Okay, no worries.
Oh my God. You got thousands of commercials. Can you play different ones? You keep playing the same one over and over again. I mean, I kind of understand the Fox one with Brady because it's Fox, but sheesh, all these other commercials.
Three years ago today, the hilarious and iconic Usi Bloodline segment. The tribal chief says he wants peace. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief says. That look was iconic right there.
He just hasn't been feeling very Usi lately.
You mean he isn't Usi? Right there. He had to have made that up. Jimmy in the back trying not to laugh. Solo is so lucky that he wasn't on camera at that point, and then Roman just loses it at that point. All right. Now that we had our wrestling history for the lesson for the day, as Pies comes up. First pitch is a ball. 1 for 14. That's outside. It did register a strike, but the ump said no on that one. That's a 2-0 count. Gets a piece of that one, rips it foul. Game 5. If things stay the same right now, Game 5 is the lead into Game 6. But if the Dodgers can turn this around, the trophy will be brought out, and it could all be over tomorrow. Two and one. That's a strike. Sky up right into right field and makes the catch.
Does that mean Ohtani's coming up?
That's it. It's Ohtani's turn.
Dude, we might, in live action, we might be witnessing the greatest Japanese player ever. Like, seriously, this is getting ridiculous.
4 extra base hits in World Series, 2 postseason games with 12 total bases. First pitch to Ohtani, he gets a swing and Did he hit his leg? Did the bat go off his leg? He's walking it off. What happened here?
I think he hit the ball to his own knee.
Oh, the ball got him in the shin.
Yeah, but it's his fault. I mean, not his fault, but it hit the bat, so it's not on the pitcher. Look at that. Look at the records that he broke in Game 3 alone. Look at that shit.
Tied. He tied him. He didn't break him. He tied him.
Yeah. Still ridiculous.
0-1 to Ohtani.
That is ridiculous how many records he's close to.
Fouls that one.
Dude, he's what did you say earlier? 32? He still got
31.
30. He's still got years to go, man.
I'll say if he wants to keep playing, I'd say 4 years would be a good way to have him go until he's 35.
Yeah.
That'd be. I don't think I've seen a baseball player go to 40.
Yeah, it depends. If he's just gonna pitch, yeah, a lot of the pitchers go to 40, 41. I think Randy Johnson went to 43, I think.
I'll look that up in a second.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of talent in WWE that are past 40. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, he's past 40.
Isn't Kershaw?
Oh, that was on the line. That was a strikeout.
Isn't Kershaw 40?
I think he. I'll check.
Yeah, and he's still. This might be his last year, but he's
still.
Still
Ohtani looks surprised that was a strike. The computer actually got that one right.
Yeah. And the pitcher last night for is it Klein? What's his name for the Blue Jays? I think he's 42.
Yeah.
As well, not 42, but as well.
Kershaw is 37.
37. All right. Well, then Klein is somewhere around there because they were drafted in the same year.
Mookie's going to go to the center fielder, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, the only people I ever see go past 40 are pitchers.
Oldest active MLB player. Rich Hill, who is currently 45 years old. He made history by starting for the Kansas City Royals, tying the record for the most teams played for in MLB history.
I'm telling you, only pitchers playing the four. I think, who the hell am I thinking of? Bloody sock. Roger Clemens. I think he played till he was like 45.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Randy Johnson had to be in his 40s. Let me see. Because when he got to the Yankees, he was already up there in age.
Yep.
See, he retired at 46.
Let's go oldest. Who's the oldest in the NBA?
It's got to be Chris Paul.
It's LeBron.
Oh, damn.
LeBron is going to turn 41 in 2 months. When is LeBron's birthday?
December something. Oh, no, November.
LeBron's birthday is December 30th.
No, I'm right.
Yeah,
I thought it was December something. Chris Paul's got to be right behind him.
Chris Paul, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul. Chris Paul is... Yep, he's 40 as well. Yes, Dory Lou.
And on December 28th, my twins will be 32.
That's right.
I'm taking the car.
You are taking my car.
I'm taking your car.
Who's going to
I'll
be
make
32?
sure and call the police.
All right.
Who's going to be 32?
What's that?
Who's going to be 32?
Dory's twin sons.
Really?
Yep. Tyler and Zach, 32 years old.
Oh. When we come back.
August, Renegade turns 50.
I know.
And then the next year, I turn 50.
My brother turns 50 in May. Is Otami going to still be pitching? Let's see.
You're not supposed to say that.
My age, I'll say it just because I don't look it.
Damn sure don't look 50. Oh shit, Otani is still on the mound.
Yes,
I'm a
he
little
is.
shocked. I'm a little shocked.
That girl puts me in my place better than my mother does.
I know, right?
Swing and a miss on that one.
Wait, if he's limited English, how does he communicate? Because every now and then I always see him whispering or talking to his teammates. They must have some kind of
Go to
understanding.
Bichette way outside. Dory Lou and Pop, neck and neck as to who put me in my place. I mean, Dory does it now, but
right here.
Pop will still put me in my place too. And Renegade, and Jeff, and Noah. Who doesn't put me in my place?
Watch it, dog. Move out of the way. I'm going to roll you over. He always sneaks up to me. You're too big to sneak. I can hear you walking from a mile away.
1 and 2, the count to Bichette.
Let him go outside. Let him run around. He probably wore himself out running around while we were going.
Top of the 6th, 81 pitches for Otani. Are we going to have 2 Japanese complete games?
Oh my God. I didn't even think of that till you just said that. Holy shit.
Well, the Dodgers are going to have to score a couple runs first.
Mm-hmm. You know he pitched last night, right?
Uh-oh, Bichette gets a piece of that one, but it's going to go to Kike.
You know Sasaki pitched last night too, right? For a couple of extra innings. Beast, dude.
Are the fans praying or are they just upset? What are all these images from yesterday?
Oh, the complete game was Yamamoto. Yamamoto almost pitched yesterday. If they went one more inning, he was going to pitch again.
Barger gets that strike, 99-mile-an-hour fastball, 84 pitches. Oh, and that's going to go right to Otani, and he's going to charge and get the out. Round
That's
out.
that's the fourth time somebody gave it right to Otami. And the third, he
away,
got
and
2
here comes
outs back to
Kirk.
back that way.
Right to him. He charges, runs it out.
Ooh, you got to worry. That means Kirk is next. Kirk is what
Kirk is
worries.
next.
Indeed.
85 pitches as the count keeps going higher and higher. Oh, and 0 for 2 for Kirk. And whoa, Kirk had to flinch on that one. But it's outside for ball one.
Kirk is one dangerous catcher. He's a catcher, and he'd be smacking this ball out.
Outside for ball two.
There hasn't been dangerous catchers like that since like Mike Piazza, I think.
That's in there for a strike. Nice curveball. Curves down.
Let me make sure, right? Piazza was a catcher, wasn't he?
Yes, Piazza was a catcher. Got him to swing on that one. Wouldn't foul back though. Piazza actually did a cameo on Baywatch during the lockout. He was on the beach just swinging the bat, and Pamela Anderson went up to him and she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Getting in some." There's a swing. Kirk goes down, and that ends the inning.
He's probably the last catcher I can think of that was like dangerous at bat, like Kirk is.
Oh yeah.
And Kirk doesn't look it. He's just like short and stocky. But it's that.
Lightning are beating the Predators, so Pop is happy about that. Jets and the Wild are tied now at 2.
Who won last year? The Panthers?
Ducks beat the Panthers in a shootout. Oh, my God.
Panthers are the defending champs, right?
Panthers are the current Stanley Cup champions, and the Ducks win in a shootout. And they've got a better record than the Panthers, too. 5-3-1. This is definitely bizarro world. The Ducks beat the Predators. The Ducks beat the Panthers. The Lightning are winning against the Preds right now. What is going on, man? Unbelievable.
Everything's just unpredictable this year.
Wait till the ESPY Awards come about. Then there are going to be so many nominations for Bizarro Moment of the Year. Take it to the head.
I mean, even the NBA. Look at that. Oklahoma immediately had to go back-to-back overtimes.
Yeah, double overtimes, man.
Yeah, first team to do that.
Well, we're getting ready for the bottom of the 6th, and no Nick yet. But I mean, he deserves a break, so he can take the night off, I guess.
Yeah. Who's coming up first? Who's leading off? Is it Freeman?
It's going to be Freeman, Smith, and Teoscar. Freddie Freeman takes a strike, actually. Bieber
Really?
at 76 pitches.
Oh, so Bieber and Otani are pretty much the same.
It's another one. He's in a hole. That's low. We've got some action in the bullpen as Bassett and Fluharty are in the bullpen warming up. I don't see any point in switching them out. I mean, unless the Dodgers get a couple hits in the next couple seconds. Freeman gets that one. It bounces off Guerrero's gloves. That's a hit.
That's an unforced error right there.
Are they going to call it an error, or are they going to call it a single? Nope, they're calling that a single.
Oh, that should have been an error, dude.
No. It went right. He got a piece of the ball. It just did not go into his glove.
So he never had control. I guess that's why.
So here comes Smith with no outs.
Maybe the rule is you have to have a possession of the ball and then make the mistake to get an error.
And we've got a sliding catch in center for one out. So Smith lines out to center on that one. That's going to bring up Teoscar. First pitch, first swing. If he would have put a little bit of pepper on it, it could have gone over his head. We're going to have a meeting. How you doing, Beebs?
It might tell
We're
BB.
only at 80 pitches.
It's probably just checking like where his head's at.
Just checking on him, yeah. Gets a piece over the second baseman into center base. That's a hit. We got runners on first and second. Just over his head. We got a runner in scoring position with one out. Teoscar got a good piece on the end of the bat. And the ball just went over the second baseman's head on that one. So that's going to bring up Muncy. I'm going to have another meeting here. And that's it. Bieber is out. So we got a pitching change. So it's going to be Flaharty. Mason Flaharty coming out of the bullpen. Oh, that car just got ruined. Let's see what else is happening. Da, 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 da. Nizoral anti-dandruff. What was that other one? It was Head and Shoulders, and there was one other. Selsun
Selsun
Blue,
Blue?
I think.
Yeah.
There was another one that I know I use it. It literally burned the top of my skin, the top of my scalp. I don't remember. 5 1/3 innings pitched for Shane Bieber, 4 hits, 1 run that is earned, 3 walkouts or 3 walks, and 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. So we got
Harry.
we got Fluharty versus Edmund. Or no, versus Muncy, excuse me. Once he gets a piece of that, it's going to go into left center, and there's the catch. And that's 2 outs.
Edmund was the hero defensively yesterday.
So now it's Tommy Edman with 2 outs. With runners on first and second.
There's the highlights from yesterday.
You're out.
Man, that was a crucial call that he didn't block the home plate.
First pitch, swing and a miss.
Last night you can point all you want, but they're gonna point out to those 3 crucial plays: that home at out, that homer that went in and got caught. It was a lot of stuff last night.
Foul that went out. Edman in a hole, 0-2. Edman on the 0-2, swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning. And the Dodgers strand 2.
Fluhaney saving the lead, preserving it.
But now the question is, will Ohtani come in onto the mound for the 7th?
That's what I want to know.
Didn't see any action in the bullpen, so
You don't want to wear your guy out, though. You still need him as a hitter for the rest of the series.
yep.
Ohio State against Penn State Saturday. I keep getting the same commercial. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What the hell is 99 to beat? The hell is this game show?
Oh, it's kind of like Minute to Win It, where the games are so simple, but the goal is that you are not supposed to be the last one to complete the task.
Oh, okay.
"100 contestants compete in physical and unique challenges where the goal is not to finish first, but to not finish last. After each challenge, the player who comes in last becomes eliminated. After 40 games, the last person standing walks away with $1 million.
Damn.
Each episode has 4 solo games and 1 team game. In the event of a team game, the team who fails to win any heat or round or comes last will be eliminated.
Wow.
Ohtani in the 7th, and we've got a base hit as Varsho singles to right. And who has popped in? Who is making an appearance in here? It's brother Nick.
Hey man,
Nick, have you recovered from yesterday?
If this game goes past 12 innings, I'm out.
Fresh haircut?
Ooh! Ooh! Oh! There you go. See, I come.
You come on and Toronto starts hitting.
Clement up.
Ohtani at 93 pitches. This is must-win game, boys. Must-win game.
I have him at 92, so I'm a little bit behind you. There's 93. That's gonna go, and it's gonna drop on against the wall.
That was this close to being a home run.
So are you guys behind? I just need to know.
We're slightly behind.
Okay.
Clement just gets a double.
Woo! Ohtani is breathing a sigh of relief that wasn't a homer.
Because you said it, Nick. You said you were at 93, and then we just got the double. So we're probably a few seconds behind you there.
Yeah. I should see it. Maybe I'll
What happened?
I'll flip over. Let me see if I can flip over the box.
So Jimenez now coming up to bat with runners on second and third. And Ohtani is coming out to pitch, and he's done.
That would have been.
Anthony
I wouldn't have let him
Bonda
come out this
coming in.
inning, to be honest.
Yeah, man. 18. It's dude. I had to tap out last night. I don't even remember any of that. Like that game was such a whirlwind. Oh. Walter, where did you get out right at the 18th?
No, I left at the 12. No 15. I gave it 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I can't take this.
No. Bar got closed.
Oh yeah. We already did something that was illegal and stayed after hours.
Yeah, Mike. If you get a call from the insurance company, we stay after hours.
No, like I said, I tapped out at the 12th because after I had the call on football, I quit the feed there. Zach went to bed, I think, and then I just kept. I did the count for week 8, and then I was in bed and I had my phone, and I'm like, I'll keep an eye on it. And I think the 12th inning that's when I turned it off because I know Walter was messaging me, and I think the last one I saw was. Let me check my messages really, really quickly here, without feeling oozy.
Well, that stream last night was 5 hours and 45 minutes, I think.
Let's see. The last message I got was at 2:35 in the morning. It's still going, 18 innings, tied for most. So I think at that point you guys had stopped streaming
Yeah.
and you were still watching.
They would have broke a record if they got to the 19th, but Freeman said, "Screw that."
All right, so Banda is in with runners on first and second. First pitch is a swing and a miss.
I know it's so stupid, but I hate the way Banda holds the ball. Like, I hate the way his stance is. It's like annoying as hell to me. I don't know what it is. Like, what are you hiding? Like, it's like the coaches that like cover their mouth for the plays. Like, nobody gives a shit. Shut up.
Low and outside. That's going to be ball one.
You're just making it harder on the way you got to throw because you have to twist your body completely around after the way he holds it.
Big game tonight.
You shaved your head for it, huh?
What?
Did you shave your head for it? It looked like you got a freshie.
Oh no, I always wear my hat. Oh.
1-2. That ball's low.
That was an ugly ass pitch.
Are you guys at 3-2?
I'm at 2-2.
Okay.
Kanair Khalifa on deck. The 2-2 to Jimenez. That's way outside.
Ugly.
Ball gets loose. Nobody moves.
He tried to wave him in. Like, why would you run at that point? The ball's still right there.
Good bounce. Looks over at third base. Hits him in the mask. Nobody's going to move on that one. Full count to Jimenez. Yep. Who's calling timeout now? Why? All right, full count coming to Jimenez. Here it comes. Pitch number 6. Got it fouled back.
Is Ohtani going to continue to hit?
I think he still can hit. Yes.
Yeah, because they made a rule. They made a rule especially for him.
The Ohtani rule?
Yep.
Full count. Got a piece of it. Foul back.
Toronto looking to add to this lead here.
One good swing will do it. Full count. Gets a piece of it, and it's going to drop for a base hit, and that's going to they charge the plate, but it's not going to matter. That's an RBI single, and Toronto extends the lead 3-1.
It's got an RBI.
Not over yet.
I think Toronto went ahead last night before the comeback.
We got runners on the corners.
No outs either. They got good stuff to work with.
And here comes Isaiah Kanair Falefa. First pitch coming up. Pitch.
Why is he showing bunt? He's showing bunt.
He tried to show bunt. Now, hey.
You saw it, right?
I saw it.
Yeah,
he's trying to do a sacrifice. He's trying to do a sacrifice bunt.
I say swing. I wouldn't bunt. I would swing.
If he bunts the right way, he can get that third baseman in, though. I see what he's doing.
Going for the bunt. Nope, outside.
I mean, at this point, no outs. You do the sacrifice bunt. You just get it away from third plate. You need to hit it somewhere near first or in the middle center field or near first base.
2-0 the count. Is he going to go for the bunt again?
No.
Nope. That was low. That's going to make it 3-0.
That's why he didn't. I don't know. Now he looked like he was going to swing that time.
And again, nobody out.
with Luke's on deck.
No, I
You
don't
can
know.
waste this pitch. He swung on that one. That's going to go foul.
He definitely swung that time. I'm saying, trying to add to this lead.
Oh yeah, they need to pour it on here.
3-1, and we're going to check the runner.
Is my feed good? Can you guys hear it or no?
I
Now
can.
we can't.
I can
Now you
a
can't?
little bit, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be that
Yeah.
serious. The 3-1. Right to the third baseman and back over to the first and got him. That's a double play, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. Jimenez's hand kind of touched the second before.
Yeah,
I would challenge that. I would
yes,
challenge that.
Muncy snags the
Ah!
ball and throws.
I want to see replays. I would challenge that. Live, it looked like Jimenez beat him.
Foot's on.
I want to see replays.
They're going to look at
Here
it.
we go. Yep, here we go.
Oh yeah, he's in. Safe.
He's in, dude. I'm telling you, his hand touched before that foot.
Hand. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and I saw that
I see
live.
it.
See, I should be umping.
On the replay, I see it. His
Me
hand
too.
touched the base before the ball is in his glove. We have a challenge.
I think they're going to overturn this.
Yeah. Replay review.
As if the game needs to be any slower.
Do you remember last night how many pitches we said that we needed the ABS?
Yeah. That's awfully close, though. Now that I'm seeing super slow, that shit's close.
I'm seeing his hands touch before the ball gets into his glove. I say safe. I say overturn it.
Too. I say overturn it, too.
Because there's definitive proof that he was safe beforehand.
When you slow it down to a millisecond, though, that shit is close. Ugh.
Like right there, the ball's not in the glove.
Mm-hmm. I think they overturn. I say they overturn.
I say overturn.
Yeah.
Damn sure close, though.
I say just one out, not two. The fans in Dodger Stadium want two, but they're only going to get one.
Yeah, they're definitely going to overturn that.
Yeah, he is safe.
Yep, he's safe.
That was a heads-up play by Mooney, though.
So there's only one out. Now we have runners on the corners. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Who was that?
It's going to be Ty France is going to be coming up.
Ah, yeah, he did this yesterday. Because, what's his name? Springer got hit.
Well, he's coming in for Lucas.
No, but last night he came in for Springer, right?
Yeah.
Did they ever say what happened? I thought it was just like he threw his back out. He swung
It was
and his back
the right
was
side
out
of his
it.
body. It's like
Right side
right
just
side body. So Ty France pitch hits for Luke's. First pitch to France. It's got him swinging on that low one. Top of the 7th, 3-1 Blue Jays. Bit of a grounder. Can they get it? They did.
But the runner still scored.
Oh, yeah, it did, didn't it? So France grounds out on the 4-3. Clement scores. Jimenez to second. And Vladdy gets the intentional walk treatment. Which will put runners on first and second. So the score is now 4-1.
Makes 4.
And
No lead is a comfortable lead, though.
we've got another pitching change as Blake Trainin is coming in to swap out. So we'll see where that goes. Do-do-do-do-do. Avatar time. Be right back. Do-do-do-do-do.
What I miss? What I miss?
See, I come into the stream and it's 6-1 Toronto.
What they do? What they do to score?
Just what we usually talk about, buddy. The bottom of the order getting on base and the big boys coming up and doing some damage.
Who's pitching now?
Trying?
Oh, Blake Trinan.
Yeah.
Yep, Blake training. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, now the score is 6-1. Bichette singles, Barger singles. Here's Kirk.
What's your count at right now, just so I know?
4 pitches. 1-0 the count.
Okay, let me know when he makes his pitch.
These mother flowers. Oh, he's throwing to Kirk. Ooh.
1-0. That's in the dirt. He scores.
The biggest lead was 11-4. That was the final in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
And the thing you got to remember, Toronto's got to win on defense because the Dodgers get to play the bottom of the ninth.
Mm-hmm.
Two and 1 the count. That's in there for a strike. Bergeron first. There we go. Okay, caught up. 2-2 the count to Kirk. Got a piece of that one, and that's going to go right to the right fielder, and that ends the inning.
Damn, Kirk. This is not the Kirk of yesterday.
The Jays put up 4 in the 7th inning to make it 6-1.
They have got to be so freaking tired.
After a game like last night, yeah.
Hell yeah, I told Mike they probably missed practice and everything. They just slept all day.
No, apparently the Jays had batting practice. The Dodgers didn't, I think.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of showing.
But I mean, with this Dodgers lineup, you can't be too like hurrah, right? Like there's a lot of baseball still to be played.
Mike and I were talking about the intentional pitching rule. And I was saying,
Nick, let's get your thoughts on that. So, with all the stuff that happened yesterday on Twitter, it was reported, thanks to their AI and their summaries of tweets, that fans want to get rid of and they want to alter the intentional walk rule. What do you think about that?
Leave it.
Leave it as is?
Because then regardless, you're still going to have, even if you take that intentional walk rule right away, you're still going to have guys just pitching for balls.
I said they need to bring back that old school where you still have to pitch the 4 times. Even if you intentionally walk them, you still got to pitch, because then teams will do it less often because they're not going to want to wear their arm out, regardless of if it's just balls. They don't want to add the count to the pitcher. You know what I mean? Not that, say I'm intentionally walking them and then they get to go to base. Bring back that old school where you still got to pitch the 4 balls. When did that change, by the way, Stat Boy?
2017, I think.
Okay. And was it? It's just to protect the pitcher or to speed the game up? What was the point of that?
Intentional
I don't know.
walk rule.
But I will say
See if I
that
can bring that up.
if Otani's up at the plate, I'm putting him on.
He hasn't been killing you today.
I'm not taking any chances with him.
Who's leading off? Kiki?
Yep. You got Kiki versus Bassett.
All right. Here's Kike gets a first swing, and that ball is foul. Yep, 2017.
I'm assuming it was to speed up the game.
Gets a little piece of that, and they throw, and they get him at
Nice.
first.
He's juggling with the damn helmet. Whoa, Kiki almost lost his helmet there.
And we're going to bring in Alex Call, who is pinch hitting for Pages. We'll see where this goes. First pitch. Computer said a ball, but the ump said a strike. That was a strike. Could you imagine if balls and strikes got so bad that it would go to Washington? Senate hearings or whatever. Put an umpire in front of the National Committee for Baseball. I mean, 0-2 to call. That's outside. I mean, I used to make a lot of jokes about the Supreme Court ruling will be coming for whatever tiny little thing. That's a strike without a doubt. You can't miss that one. That's 2 away. I mean, it's like the most insignificant things would become great big things. And I was so much of a smart aleck back then. Not much has changed, but I would always say the Supreme Court hearing is coming next. So just imagine if Major League Baseball gets called to the steps of the U.S. Capitol or whatever as Otani takes a ball. You got senators and everybody, and they call up the greatest or the longest tenured umpire in the league who wants to get rid of the ABS system. That's a ball. Because he probably has some kind of offshore account that nobody knows about until it comes to life. I'm just saying. 2-0 the count to Otani-san in a 6-1 game. That's a swing and a miss. Two and one the count. Got a quick piece of it, jammed his wrists, and unfortunately, the Dodgers go down 1-2-3. As we go to the 8th inning.
Honestly, I would leave Bassett in there. Let him pitch. if it stays like this, we're guaranteed one game at home.
It will dash the hopes of winning the World Series at home. And let me just confirm that.
Yep, because Game 5 is tomorrow night, then they're off on Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday. I will say though, even though last night's game was long, it was a really good game. Whew. So are we all on the call tomorrow?
Oh, that's the plan, yeah.
I might not be, depending on what time the dentist appointment is over with.
You have a dentist appointment at 8 p.m.?
At 6 over here, which is like 9.
True.
Well, I don't have a dentist. My kids, they have to make it
Uh.
after school, so they don't miss school. So
That is true.
yeah. I mean, unless Alicia takes them and I don't have to go. We'll see. Oh, I'm back. LeBron James is there.
Well, I'm not back yet.
I just got back. They showed LeBron James.
I see Chris Pine. I see LeBron. I see Flea and Brad Pitt. I see Jason Bateman.
Flea hangs out with Brad Pitt?
Let me know when you guys are just about to get your first pitch.
There's the first pitch, and it's a strike to Varsho. So in 55, when the Dodgers won their first, and that's going to be a high fly ball, a pop out, and there's the first out as Varsho goes down. It looked like the Dodgers were the home team. Of course, they were the Brooklyn Dodgers back then, and they had the better record, so they probably would have been the home team. Then in 59, they were the away team. And who has popped in now? Well. Hello. It's
Look who sat at the bar for a
Jeff.
couple of drinks.
Howdy. Can everybody
Jeff
hear me?
is here.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, I promised the ADQ boys I'd be on the road today because of where I am, but since they couldn't be bothered to have me on, the World Series gets me. I'm at the Grove in LA. Barnes and
How
Noble's
about that?
somewhere back. Oh, it's what she's awesome, and I know and she always is. I'm not seeing Natty. For those of you who don't know, I went to Natty's book signing today. The book is buried deep in my little scooter basket, so I don't mess it up on the way home. But I will be taking pictures and things later. She's awesome. I've not seen her in person. I kept thinking it was 2011. It's actually 2012, and I should know that. Mikey will be mad at me for the stat part of this. I'm wearing my 2012 championship hat in the picture with her. And I'm just saying,
I can't get mad at you, bro. You know that.
Well, no, but you can. It's okay. I'm mad at myself for saying it's been 14 years, and no, it's only at least 13, because the gray 2012 hat is distinctively on the top of my balding ass head that I'm acting. Anyway, she's great. I actually bought the Kindle book copy so I could read it before I got my hardcover signed copy because they had that here at the store.
Nice play, Freddie, but they didn't get him.
Well, it's not. What was I saying? Oh, learning, and again, I encourage everybody to buy Natty's book, and that's just not because me being your friend. It's because it is a story of a generational female talent in wrestling. You're not going to get a whole lot of those. So go out and get the book if you can, when you can. I learned something about Jim that I did not know very early on in the book, that he and I unfortunately share a commonality, and I'll leave that where it is. Buy the book, get the story yourself. But so when I got up to her, I was not only had the picture queued up, Mikey, of me managing Teddy.
Oh, what the hell?
No, what happened?
Jimenez just got pegged.
Oh, jeez.
What a dick.
Pretty much.
Jeff, what are you driving?
I am driving a scooter, ECV scooter. See if I can
Oh.
crash him. There we go.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, if there was an episode of the Nerdy Key Review, God, it was months ago now that I was on this thing, and the viewing audience was popping for it. So I keep telling Aaron I'm going to bring the scooter back to the review, and then I keep not being out when I'm on the show. So he gets very disappointed in me. But you guys got it now, so it's all good. And again, just having Natty tell her story in her own words with her own voice is really cool. But I encourage everybody, if you're in a city that's on this book tour, and you can go off of her socials and get the last heart beating book tour links. She's going to be in Arizona tomorrow. I feel for her already. It's hotter than shit there right now. But for now, everybody watch the World Series because the Dodgers and the Blue Jays are all dragging their asses right now because they went 2 full games like that, unintentionally. I saw you guys gave up. You said screw it after a while.
Yeah, they gave up after the 15th inning. I was watching. I was doing Monday Night Football as Kanair Khalifa grounds out to the runners do advance. They tapped out at the 15th. I tapped out at the 12th. I did watch a little bit of it, and to go 18 innings. I mean, essentially they're playing the official 4th game, but they played the unofficial game last night, and it's like, man, oh man. I mean,
yeah. If ties were still a thing in professional sports, they'd be 1-1 right now. And 1-1, 1-1. No, 2-1 Dodgers with a tie. I hate those stats. I love watching, going back and like seeing old notes I took back in the day when the Kings were still playing to ties. It was like, jeez, so bad looking back. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say hello because I haven't said hello to you on the air, Mikey, in a while, and I know that it was your birthday, and I did say it at that point, but it's been a while since I've been on the air with anybody. I was supposed to be on Shenanigans this coming Saturday after the main event, but now I'm working Sunday, and I'm actually going to the Kings game instead Saturday because of the scheduling snafu. And ironically, I was talking about the 2012 hat. Saturday's game is against the Devils. So
that should be a good game.
Oh, God. The Devils are so hit or miss, and so are the Kings. So I'm kind of here for it.
Hit or miss. I mean, you guys had to go to a shootout against the Predators, which was, I mean, the Ducks surprised the hell out of me by beating the Preds, which I didn't even pay attention to the schedule. And with Kopi on the IR now, I don't like that. So
I want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about that, especially with who replaced him. I want to talk about that right now.
I know. And 2 to Straw, who came in as a pinch hitter here. And he gets a piece of that one, and it's going to fall back. But, yeah, man, I mean, and with it being Frozen Frenzy today and all teams playing, you guys got the last game of the night, so that's going to be starting in about 20 minutes or so.
It's not 8 o'clock yet? Holy shit. Okay, well,
yeah,
man. I got you game then. That's good. Yeah, I love this time of year. The freaking sports equinox is rising. Everybody played yesterday, including the NFL. So that was wonderful. I'm going to get traffic. Hooray! Don't hit me, please. Anyway, so I do have to get a little poking since we're on a sports broadcast here. I loved how Greg, not so much Maddie, but Greg did, messaged me when the Cowboys were doing the Cowboy thing as they do Sunday. How about them Steelers yesterday, huh? They, yeah. Rodgers had a chance to beat the one team he hadn't beaten yet because it was the Packers. And yeah, they shit the bed. I love it. I love it. It's going to be a fun birthday show for Greg next week. I went the wrong way. I realized that. That's okay. I got time. Oh, wow. Mikey, do you remember the old restaurant Dupar's up here in LA?
A little bit, yeah.
I never knew where it was. It's right there.
Oh my gosh.
I get pictures to swear by this. You know what? I'm going to eat here. Fuck it. Anyway, I totally take it away from the game, and I shouldn't be. It's real friggin' serious.
It's all right. I mean, the game, it's 6-1 right now. They're going into the bottom of the 8th. There's an inning and a half to go. It's getting closer and closer to the end, and it doesn't look like. I mean, unless we get a miracle in the last 2 innings, which, hey,
Could happen.
Stranger things have happened.
Hey, it could happen. Oh, sorry, wrong baseball movie. Anyway.
You know what's nuts though? When the Dodgers beat Toronto, it's always some close 1-point shit. When Toronto wins, it's a blowout. Like, they can't be.
No. I'll tell you what, Walter. I was working Friday. What was the blowout, Mikey? Friday night or Saturday night?
Friday night.
The 11-4 was the game 1. That was Friday night.
All right, so Friday night, I'm on my meal break at work, and you're familiar with the layout. I ended my meal break and went back on the back of my tram doing my platform spiel. When I went back onto the route, it was 2-2. We did one loop going from the structure to Parkside and then back. When I got back, it was no longer 2-2. It was fugly at that point. I did see Otani's 2-run homer, though, when I got my last 15-minute break, so that was kind of cool to watch that. But yeah, Friday was the shits, and it was so bad because that was my brother-in-law's actual birthday. So they shit the bed for Ken on Friday, but then Saturday when he had his birthday party, we got to watch them win. So that was nice. But yeah, man, this is one of those days where it's good to be Jeff Meacham. I got to see my friend Natty after, God, like I said, it's been 13 years since we've seen each other in person, so that was nice. And I'm gonna eat at Dupar's because that just sounds good, and I have never eaten here despite my grandparents swearing by this place. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna bid you guys good night and hope the Dodgers can make it more better tomorrow because today's not looking good.
It is not. I
Later,
mean,
Jeff.
we'll see what happens. Thanks for popping in, bro. You're always welcome to pop in and, open invite, and we'll see you next time, bro. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your dinner.
I'll be.
Gets a base hit. How about that? Mookie Betts with a base hit.
Maybe I'll stick around. But anyway, yeah. Make sure you tune into the coverage tomorrow night. Saturday, the team is doing Saturday's main event, which looks. I can't get more and more stacked with each show. I like that. And then shenanigans, of course. But I'll be back on the air, if not sooner than next Tuesday for the review, and then Greg Cherry's birthday and the Return of the Greg Cherry Show next Wednesday. Yay! So,
there you go.
Everybody then. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.
All right, sir. Thank you.
The issue with the game is
Meacham
Toronto.
Makes an appearance in the sports bar. Freddie Freeman takes a strike.
The problem with the game is Toronto is the team known for making comebacks. That's why.
Yeah, really.
It's not the Dodgers.
So if we need some heroics from Freeman, now would be the time to do it. With Betts on first and swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Down in the hole 0-2. Let's see what Freeman can do.
Hey, that rhymed.
Thank you.
Mm-mm.
I
Wow.
forgive myself. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Freddie goes down. I wonder if his walk-up music is Queen.
I don't know. He lets his kids pick his walk-up song they were saying yesterday.
Freddie, crazy little thing called love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one out. As Freeman goes down, he's probably done for the night. Here comes Will Smith.
Is that Varlin warming up over there?
Yeah,
That's going to be a foul.
just for insurance, but I would let Bassett just take over the game.
Is it Bassett or like Bassett or something?
Bassett.
It's Bassett. Will Smith 0 for 3 and in the hole 0 and 1. Got a nice little lead there. That was way on the outside.
Way on the inside.
Way on the inside, yeah. Will had to flinch on that one. 1 and 1. Bottom of the 8th, an inning and a half to go. That was a nice curveball. That's going to be 1-2.
Barring any major
Meltdowns.
Any major meltdowns, this series will come back to Toronto.
Oh yeah, and then I was looking at the history. That ball is way too high. So in '59, they were the away team, and
93, the Jays won it here.
They won in LA?
No, they won it in Toronto.
Oh, I was gonna say. I thought they played the.
That's 1 and that's 2. That's a double play for the Blue Jays, and that ends the inning. And we're going to the 9th. Nice 6. Was that a 6-4-3? Yep. 6-4-3 double play to end that inning. Let's see. In '59, they won the World Series in Chicago. Let me go back to '55 really quickly. Game 7, they were the Brooklyn Dodgers, so they won that one at home. In '63, when they swept, they were at home. That's when they swept New York against the Yankees. In '65, they were against the Twins. They won that in Minnesota. In '81, they were in New York against the Yankees. So they have won the series at home. It's just been a while. In '88, they were in Oakland. So they won in California. And in 2020, that was in Arlington. And then finally in 2024, they were in New York. So whenever the Dodgers can play in New York, see, this is why I wanted New York to win and be the champs in the other league, so they could win in New York again. So now they're going to have to go to Toronto to win the World Series, because bearing a 9th inning barrage of runs. I mean, they were the Brooklyn Dodgers when they won the first one. They were the Los Angeles Dodgers in the '60s when they won that one. But that's it. Everything else is on the road. Top of the 9th. It's all over but the crying, sort of.
Yep. She's in the dressing room singing at that fat lady.
Dreyer is pitching to Vladdy. First pitch is a foul.
She's definitely warming up.
Oh, they're just gonna have to buckle down and give the. It looks like. Oh, are those people leaving? I'm
There's a
seeing some
base
empty
hit.
seats there. Glad he gets a piece of that one. That's gonna drop for a base hit.
32% chance of getting 12 bat hits.
Mike, do we know who the pitcher is for the Dodgers for tomorrow?
Not just yet, but I can. Like I said, I want it to be Kershaw without a doubt. I really do.
They say he might have already pitched his last of his career from having to force to play yesterday.
I think it's Snell up tomorrow. I think it goes back to Snell and Savage tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what Wikipedia is announcing, but we can't really trust them. So we're going to have the rematch. So 0-1 to Bichette. That ball's way too high. With Guerrero on first. Who's on first? Guerrero's on first.
Mm-hmm.
That thing came dangerously close to hitting him. So they're just going to have to buckle down and win it and then go to Toronto and just take 1 or 2. I mean, I don't think they're going to fall apart. Not in game 5. I think they'll rebound. I mean, I can see this now going a full 7 if need be. I think the Dodgers would rebound in game 5. The Blue Jays would rebound in game 6, and then game 7 is definitely up in the air.
It's going to be a lot of back and forth, but remember, Toronto won. That favors Toronto because they won the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming back home will be a definite
boost.
Don't know what happened on that play, but Freeman nearly bobbled the ball to tag Bichette out at first base. So they're calling that a ground out as Guerrero goes to second.
Yep.
So that's one out.
So they just announced it. Trey Savage versus Blake Snell tomorrow.
And here's Barger takes a big swing and a miss.
So back to
Barger
game
in
1.
scoring position.
Game 1 rematch.
Yeah.
Game 1 rematch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Barger 2 for 4 tonight.
Damn, we gotta. If they don't end it, we're gonna have to play on freaking Halloween.
0-2 to Barger. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. That's 2 outs. Yep. Game 5 tomorrow. Game 6 on Halloween night. And Game 7 on the 1st.
But 6 and 7 is still if necessary.
Well, yeah. Well, they'll definitely be a game 6.
They're going to take the star away from 6 because.
Yeah, because Toronto's winning right now.
And Kirk gets the intentional walk. Who knows why? And so Dreyer wants to pitch to Varsho, who's 1 for 4.
I think just because they want that same matchup.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
What same matchup?
The pitcher's pitching the same side as the batter.
Yeah. Oh, two lefties.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Varsho down to his last strike. Can the Dodgers get out of this? The 0-2 to Varsho. Got a piece of it, fouled back.
I'm gonna look up George Springer's exact injury. I know it's to the left
The
side of the body.
0-2.
Right side, I think.
Oh, Dory.
Well, yes.
I got pushed back to 10-15. Strike 3 and Varsho goes down.
Well, this is it.
All this on the bottom of the ninth.
You need to get 3
Five to
outs
tie,
to save
6
it.
to win. Be right back.
He had an MRI on Springer's right side, which was negative after Game 3. So the team has no plans to replace him on the roster.
No. You're hoping a couple days. You're hoping today and possibly tomorrow.
Just send him to Toronto now. You don't.
No. He wants to stay with the team.
Sure. Yeah.
What is it?
Get out.
I'm getting out, but I want to know what it is.
It's a peasant costume.
Oh, so I get to see the preview.
All right, and we're back.
I'm not back yet. I got a Tubi commercial. Now I'm back.
Did gravity. Now I've got a film noir commercial.
I got a stupid ass Tubi fake commercial.
There's a
So-
TV. Okay,
so
now I'm coming back.
Did you all
Getting-
see that WrestleMania trailer?
No.
That teasers for WrestleMania?
People were pissed. So like
Mhm.
all of this people walking and return like speculation for that.
It was Lesnar, Heyman, and I forgot.
Cody Roman.
Yeah.
So Varland pitching to Teoscar in the bottom of the ninth. You get to go to bed early tonight on this one, though, folks. No staying up past midnight on this one.
Unless a miracle
got
happens.
him. Almost pegged him in the hips. That's ball one.
Come on, Louis.
Varlin looking to freaking save it.
Next pitch, outside. I could see the gears turning in the ump's head that he wanted to call a strike on that one. Two and 0. That's outside. 3 and 0. Is Varlin going to walk him? Nope, that's a strike. Charge! 3 and 1.
Wow.
Nope, that got him too. Marlins battling back. And Teoscar, full count. And that's outside, and Teoscar's on base. All right, so let's see what Muncy can do. And why are we doing? We're doing a flashback to the '95 World Series when the Braves win. Why? Let's see what Muncy can do. The runner on first. First pitch. Gets a piece of it, and it drops fair to the corner. And that's going to be a double, I think. Yes, it is. Muncy with a double. That's going to put Teoscar on third. What a shot that was. First pitch. Nice curve all the way to the wall. All right, runners on second and third now. As Hoffman is warming up in the bullpen. Now let's see what Tommy Edman can do with no outs. Let's see, Dory. Wow.
Whew.
Guys, what? Oh, you can't. You're gonna want to see this on Halloween. This is beautiful. I love it. It's Dory's Halloween costume. You don't get to see it till Saturday or Friday. Friday. Looks good, Dory. I like it. The kids are gonna love it too. Sweet. I'm kind of getting like a little Esmeralda kind of thing going there. Maybe I'll start practicing my sanctuary. All right, first pitch to Tommy Edman. That is in there for a strike. Tommy Edman all he needs is a base hit. That's in the dirt.
Only swing at the good stuff. Don't try to be the hero.
Or get on base and let Kike do it. Kike's on deck. I can hear Vin Scully in my ear right now. 1-1. Edman swings and misses on that one.
Come on, Louis.
There's Flea.
I still can't believe Flea and Brad Pitt hang out.
1-2. Got a hit of it. It's going to go to the third baseman. He's going to go to the first. And they're going to get that out. The run did score, so it's now 6-2. So Hernandez did score on that. And Muncy is going to be at third base.
Second. I think Muncy stayed at second.
Yep.
You don't want to mess around now. You want to steal bases, man. You got nothing to lose now. They fumble that catch, you better hold ass to third base.
All right, Kike's up. So the Dodgers do get one. Did he go? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went on that one. 1-1 the count.
You need this out.
One and one to Kike. That's in the middle.
Ooh, did he go for it or did he pull back?
He didn't even swing.
Ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 to Kike. The pitch. Did he go?
Nope.
Nope, not on that one. He didn't. That's 2-2. And Alex Call on deck.
There you go.
And he got him on that one.
Caught him swinging too.
Hey, when it's the bottom of the ninth and you're in the World Series, you go down swinging. I don't care which team it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just going to stand there and the pitcher's going to do all the work, then no, ooh. Was that a choice word from Kike?
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers down to their last out as Alex Call trying to keep the game alive. First pitch to Call. That ball was low, Ump, and you know it.
Yeah, I don't know about calling that one a strike.
No, it was low, man. It was low. 0-1 to Call. He's down. Oh, well, he disengaged, worrying about Muncy.
Dude, there's not even a person on second base right now. Why are you even doing that? Muncy's there alone. Look, the Toronto player is nowhere near second base.
Again? Isn't that a balk?
No.
I mean, he's disengaged. What are you doing, dude? That advances him. Disengagement violation.
It's a smart move. It's a smart move. Because you got to think that the guy on second is relaying. The guy on second is relaying the pitches to the batter.
Oh, because he can see the
exactly.
The
so he doesn't. They don't want that.
So Muncy goes to third. So all Call needs to do is just get a base hit to get a run in. 1-1 the count. That's outside. That's 2-1 to Call.
Come on, Louis. Ball game.
And that's going to go to left, and that's going to do it. Well, Dodgers get one. Unfortunately, we are tied at 2 games apiece. Game 5 tomorrow, Game 6 in Toronto.
You needed at least.
Go ahead.
You needed at least 1 out of the 3 in LA.
Guaranteed it back to
Toronto.
It's a 3-game series. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. Best of 3 wins the title.
So you got tomorrow is crucial.
Well, it's literally it's like a brand new series. I mean, it's all square.
Mm-hmm.
It's square as square can get. I mean, it's not going to be what the LA faithful wanted. They want the title in Los Angeles. They're not going to get it.
I just want a good series.
They're celebrating in Toronto right now. They're cheering and having a good time. They're going to party tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow is
crucial
Game 5, and maybe on Halloween night we'll have a winner. In the meantime, it's just past 11 o'clock. We are done. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Sir. Later, boys.
Good night. Stat Boy out.